Hey guys, this is Gridiron Gamers, and I'm taking a look at the Tampa Bay offensive playbook. I'm looking for a new playbook myself. Used Arizona all year, basically tinker out with Carolina, and was dabbling in Oakland a little bit, but it's really run heavy, and I like to run the ball, but I don't run it to an extreme that you can like you can in the Oakland book. And with the Oakland book, it doesn't give you that many passing options. So I just want to look at the Tampa Bay book here after searching for a while. Basically, let's go over some formations what the Tampa Bay book has to offer. Um, Now their single back isn't that great. The one I do like, one formation I do like is the single back wing trips, which I want to go over with you. But if you look at the rest of their playbook, I mean, they do have some power running formations, I form, tight pair, tight. They have the strong pro and a strong close. So the strong close is in this playbook, and that's a bonus because it's a very popular formation in Madden. But the strong pro has some nice running plays as well. They have they have a draw play, the sweep, the counter weak, a stretch. That's a formation you could look into. Also, they have what I like is the Y trips halfback weak. This is a formation I think I'm going to be breaking it down after the one I show you today. Bucks Y trail. They have the bunch. Some nice plays in here as well. So it seems to give you a nice balance of an offensive playbook. So today I want to show you the wing trips, which the plays I like out of this formation. Buck zone weak, a running play, corners. They have a halfback draw, verticals, curls, slants. So let's just delve right into this. Now I'm going to come out in Buck zone weak. It will come out in 46. So what we want to do is we want to have a good passing game with the option of running the ball. So we're gonna pass the ball to set up the run. That's my mentality with this formation. It's not a power running formation. But basically, I have one of my audibles set up as the halfback draw too. That way, I could switch to the halfback draw if I think the defense is in a coverage D. So let's just basically run this halfback Buck zone weak. See what happens. I'm gonna run it to the left here. It's automatically set up to the right, but as you can see, I mean, I get a nice little 3-yard gain there. We could run it to the right, and we could even motion this slot receiver over. And you can see I got some nice yardage there when I ran to the right. It would help if I had a little bit faster back. I mean, Mendenhall has 90 speed, but he's not the greatest running back with speed. So what we're going to do is, after showing you that running play, basically what I would like to do is come out in that play, halfback Buck zone weak, and we're going to audible to a passing formation, which is the deep pass, and it's the Tampa Bay corners play. Here, I'll show you really quick. Wing trips, corners. Alright, so we'll come back out in our Buck zone weak. And with the defense, we think they're gonna pass the ball. So that's our mentality first on defense, because we are in a spread set. And right away you see on the right hand side of the screen, corner post route concept, and we have the halfback running a flat. What I like to do, and you could leave the corner route is pretty nice by the receiver on the left, which is Mike Wallace. Basically, I want to create a mesh concept here, and I'm going to motion Wallace over to the right, and I'm going to put him on you could leave him on his corner route, but I'm going to create a mesh concept. I'm going to hot route him to a drag, and I'm going to hot route the tight end to a drag, and I'm going to smart route the two receivers on the right, their corner and post. So you got that corner route, smart routed, and it could beat any zone. It could beat man, you know, unless there's purple on that side. But even the dual drag routes should be open against zone. So let's see if we can hit the dual drag routes against zone. And there you go. That's against cover 3 too. Okay, let's do that again. Again. And we're going to try and hit the corner route this time. And it was open, so there's the corner route. And another thing you could do, if you see the defense doesn't align, you could hit the slot receiver with a quick pass, which is slants. Just place Brown on a slant out. And we're going to try and hit Sanders here. Hopefully it's a good throw. And that's easy yardage. So let's go up against the man defense with this play. So we'll go to our deep pass, which is corners. Again, you could leave the circle route the way it is, but I just like to create a mesh concept. Well, there we have the halfback and a flat open. I mean, after he caught the ball, he kind of ran backwards for a yard. So let's try that again. And that was against zone, so I didn't set it up against man. Let me set it up against man again. So I mean, that's a nice easy game in the flats against man coverage. And the beauty of this play is it reminds me of zone and drive from the ace bunch base, whereas oops, I gotta get to the instant replay here. As I was saying, it reminds me of the ace bunch base, where, as you'll notice, the linebacker, which would be the left outside linebacker from our peripheral vision, he has to run to the other side of the field to cover the flat. So, as you can see, he has to run all from the left side of the field to the right to cover that flat route. So that's an easy gainer. Now let's run this against man coverage again. And we're going to look for the drag routes this time. Wide open, tight end. Okay. And let's run it against man coverage again. And we do have that circle route on the left. I mean, you can leave it like the way it is, but I like to just create a mesh concept. And let's go for the corner route this time. Alright, so you guys see what I'm getting at with this formation and those plays. It looks like a nice little mini scheme, and I'm going to be trying it out online. But I thought I'd give you guys a heads up just to look at it and see what you think about it. But next time I go through the Bucks playbook, I'm going to be trying out the gun, wide trips, halfback week, and we'll break that down. Alright, thanks guys. Well, thanks for stopping by Gridiron Gamers.